Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are having a wonderful day. Now today I'm going to be reviewing some of the best and worst Skyblock admins and, checking out some of the glitch items they have on their profiles. Some of them have weird profile names, some of them have level 50 enchantments on their items, and some of them, inside trade and, ruin updates for everybody else. So without further ado, if you want a chance for your profile to be reviewed, there is a decent chance that I'm going to be making another reviewing 100 profiles, so put your comment down below with your username in it. Be subscribed. I can check if you're subscribed, so if you're not subscribed, you won't get picked. But very simple. I'm doing 100, so there's a very high chance you get picked for a profile review. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so next up we have the admin who probably has the highest net worth out of all other admins, and there's probably a reason for it. If you guys didn't know, Heatroam was caught basically insider trading. I don't want to start any beef that has already been ended, and obviously it's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. It's just, he bought like 10 pets. It wasn't like he bought like the entire supply of coal off the auction house or something, or the bazaar. Sorry, he just bought like 10 pets that were coming up in an update. So it's not that insane, but he does have a very impressive 250 billion coin net worth. Now, if we try and figure out where it is, I would have no idea. Let's see. A little bit everywhere, but in the storage seems to be the main place. Now, if we come in here, see if he has any like rare or glitched items. Doesn't really seem like it, unless this is he has actual black Necron, like not like black dyed. He has like the glitched he has the glitched dyed armor. Not surprising considering he he probably invented the bug on it. This is all jokes, by the way. I don't think he actually did this on purpose. But for the sake of the video, he probably invented the bug that added this kind of like glitch dye armor simply so he could invest in it. I wouldn't put it past him. But yeah, as you can see, bunch of cool sets. Nothing glitched or like any of that though, so probably moving on. Coming in here, he has so much money. It's a very, very, very impressive profile. You could probably work on your pets a little bit, to be fair though. I could probably suggest that. But coming in here, what would you expect? Very rich player. He also hasn't done the the new mining update, which is maybe says something about Skyblock. The fact that the admins aren't even playing the new updates, so something a little bit weird going on there. Maybe like they should maybe stop updating mining, please, and update anything else in the game. But coming through here, let's see what is worth like the 180 billion coins. Well, it's probably the insane amount of pet skins. There are so many skins that it took a while to load in. But these superior baby, young baby, these are just all absolutely insanely valuable. Now, obviously, I'm not really a big fan, as you guys will know, of people investing in pet skins for money. Obviously, it makes good money, but it's just kind of boring to review. So overall, decent profile, but, could be a little bit more interesting. Let's be real here. Check the vault. Anything interesting? Nope. He's just a normal Skyblock player. I'll check the other profiles just to make sure, but complain every day Iron Man. Well, that is cool. So he has a profile with a different name. Now, there's only one other person who I know of this, and that is Akensoft, who has the he can never quit Skyblock ever again profile. If we just type this in. Sorry for a little bit of a detour, but I'm pretty sure I reviewed the entire profile. We'll give Heatroam a 10 out of 10 because insider trading in Skyblock is kind of the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, not allowed to quit Skyblock ever again. One of the coolest profile names I've ever seen. Yeah, so I think everybody forgives Heatroam. I don't think I'm stirring up any old drama, but just a little interesting thing if you guys were wondering about it. But yeah, cool profile and good to see an admin actually playing the game. So hopefully this will improve the amount of updates they make because, they'll actually understand a Skyblock player's perspective. Okay, now this is why MiniClan, obviously, he's no longer an admin, but he was an admin and probably one of the top two most prevalent in Skyblock, him and Jay of Armin, who have both stepped down now. But this is the kind of profile I wanted to see. I want to see him have 500 million of the, foraging XP. I want to see him have like hundreds of millions of every single XP, even though he probably shouldn't. Yeah, very, very cool. Obviously, there's nothing super like insane about this. Like, oh, he gave himself XP, but it's a little bit funny to look at. Just like, imagine somebody manually doing this. It would take them like 2,000 hours of foraging. Like, I don't think that's even like mentally possible. It might just like, yeah, I don't think anybody could actually do that. But coming in here, his sacks have 31 billion coins in it. I don't know if we can see his sacks. I don't think that's a thing, but still it's very cool. Coming over here, he's Catacombs 52, even though he's a mage level 4, healer level 2, and berserk level 3. This would make a good thumbnail. I might actually like put that in there. full max layers. He's got one snow minion. He has two minions. One is a snow minion. The other one I would assume is a cobblestone minion. Yep. Graveyard zombies. Yeah. So very cool profile. This is what I'd expect an admin profile to look like. Casual 1, 2, 3, 4, 100,000 million billion 4 billion damage, despite having what's he got, like a pooch sword. Yeah, I highly doubt that this pooch sword was the one doing that much damage, but if it was, good job. Also, that looks like it's got some very good enchantments on there that are somehow worth 220 million coins. I don't know what it would be, but I'm expecting it's one of those enchantments. But yeah, very cool profile. This is what I want to see from the admins. I want to see them doing some weird glitch stuff. I was hoping he would have some, cooler items on him, but I mean, I can't blame him. They don't. There we go. That's what I want to see. The Titan armor. There's nothing like super cool about this armor set, to be honest, except for the fact that it has every single enchantment on it. The fact that he has an aspect of the dragon that has every single. What's L? Is L 100? Or is L 50? I think it's 50. I think yeah. He has level 50 of every single enchantment on there. Very, very cool. That would also make a nice thumbnail, actually. Growth L. Like I was just giving himself growth 50 casually. I'm guessing that's meant to be an Among Us. I have no idea what that is meant to be. But hey, if you're watching this, you can capture my cake soul and put it in there. That would be super cool. But yeah, this is the kind of thing I want to see on admins' profiles. I want to see some like weird, goofy, glitched items because it actually looks super sick. So yeah, thank you, Mini, and obviously thank you for all the good work you do on the server. We all really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you're making a ton of money at your new job. But yeah, 10 out of 10. It's MiniClan. Let's move on to the next profile. Okay, so I know that the majority of like my viewers and the majority of the people who play Skyblock are probably like, children who don't have real jobs. But I think it's kind of embarrassing that a guy who has to, develop the entire server is probably higher Skyblock level than you and probably has like 4 times your purse, if not more. This guy's like has to work a full-time job developing for a game studio, but he still has time to like get his farming skill up, and some of you guys don't even have that. So yeah, very disappointing. Now it is good to see that this guy, now obviously this is all jokes, I need to disclaim this first. Obviously, people who develop Minecraft servers should not spend their entire time, coding the game. It is a job. You clock in 9 to 5, you go out and you do whatever else you want to do with your life, obviously. So this is all a joke. But it's really good to see that instead of like, coding the foraging update, these guys are out here, mining. Really productive thing to do with their time. And I'm sure the entire Skyblock community is very grateful that they, they're doing more productive things than, improving our game. But coming over here, he's got a decent setup. He's got an Australia. He's got some cool items in here. I'm wondering if he has any glitched items, but I have heard that a couple of the players, like, the admins like to keep their profiles kind of clean, and maybe maybe send another profile for, glitched items, and assault one to just be a normal profile. Now, if you don't know who Skies is, he's the guy who actually coded the bingo event and a bunch of other stuff. And he's also the guy I revived in dungeons one time, so that's even cooler. But yeah, coming over here, we'll just check out his other profiles, but it does seem like he might just have one main profile. He has a level 66 pig, yeah. Okay, so that is a stranded profile, by the way. But yeah, let's see the guy who created Bingo's bingo profile. Coming over here. He's got a heat set. He's actually got some decent sets. I mean, he has a tuxedo set on here. He has two folds clay set. But yeah, honestly, very decent. He actually does, I'm pretty sure, every single bingo. He might have missed one because he had like a birthday party or something. Not to disclose some personal information about him, but he does play pretty much every single bingo event. So if you ever think, oh no, it's too hard, I can't manage it, the guy who actually invented bingo does it every single month. So there's no excuse for you not to be able to do it. Okay, I don't want to hear anything. I personally only participated in 2 bingos, but that's probably 2 more than most of you guys have. But yeah, coming over here, he's got the Star for the Rising Sun, which is cool, not like a glitch item or anything, but it is cool to see admins participating in events that they created. Okay, might have overhyped that a little bit. They did invent the event, so, participating in it isn't that cool, but look at this. He's got a neon blue sheep. 1.3 billion coins. Even the admins are working on, causing inflation by like upping the prices of pet skins. So great to see. Very good profile, honestly. Like taking away from the fact that he's an admin, probably would rate this profile like a 7 or 8 out of 10. It's not like super, it's not like he's, maxed everything, but very, very impressive. And he has a 50 bill net worth. So cool profile. Nothing really glitched or weird on it, but I mean, I guess we'll check all of his storage just to make sure. Okay, so I might have like how will I know if something's glitched? And okay, well, 1.8 bill, first of all. He's got a lot of skin investments here, which is kind of weird. Like, why would you need to invest in money? Like, obviously he's playing the game. Obviously I'm joking. I could see why you'd want to invest. You just want to play the game for fun. But it is kind of weird to see someone who could just give themselves free coins be investing in things. So yeah, kind of funny. Very, very large amount of crab hats, by the way. So if you ever want to invest in something, Skyblock admins do like doing a little bit of insider trading. So if you just like review their profiles, you can make a ton of money. But yeah, honestly, very impressive profile. I'll rate this an 8 out of 10 because he is cool and he played dungeons with me a bunch of times, so I really appreciate that. Okay, so considering how like normal Sky's profile was the first admin we reviewed, I was a little bit worried that this update, like this video, would kind of be a bit boring and it would be basically just me reviewing random people's profiles. That is not the case. This looks like a perfectly fine profile, right? We scroll through here, nothing really catches your eye until you look at their skill level and they don't have a skill level or a skill average. And like, oh, why is this? Maybe they have no taming level. Citria doesn't have a taming level. I'm assuming they probably gave themselves taming XP or something, which caused this to happen. But yeah, very, very weird profile. Like they just don't have a taming level. I do wonder what would happen if they equipped like the thing that appears before your name, like the emblem for having taming, because it does say it's maxed out. So they're either taming level infinity or they don't have a taming level. But really cool. Nothing else too interesting on the profile, I don't think. There might be some things, but I'm not going to spend my entire day going through their earthworm like bestiary to see if something's a little bit weird. We'll go through they don't have their inventory API on either, so not that much to see. No weird names here, and I'd assume these are probably all just blank profiles. Yeah, it doesn't look very interesting. They died to the void one time. But yeah, kind of cool that they have like, I'm just saying, if you guys see a Skyblock player who is an admin, there's a chance they probably cheated, which is fine. I mean, I'm not going to blame them for cheating when they're a developer of the game, but it is something to keep in mind, and I think we all caught Citria red-handed. 0 out of 10, cheaters get banned. Okay, so first up we have someone who isn't an admin, and please don't click off. I know, oh my god, Modcraft scammed me. Now, you guys should all be familiar with the skin. If you are not, let me introduce you to the man himself, Simon Hypixel. He's an owner, and what I think is most impressive is that, he made his profile obviously on the day Skyblock came out, which is cool. Good to see him, like, he used to be a part of the Skyblock, like the Minecraft or Hypixel community, which is really cool. He has a 14 million coin purse, and he's found 13 fairy souls. Honestly, a little bit more impressive than I thought it would be. He has a level 100 wolf pet, and considering the fact that the XP is over, like if he just gave it to himself, he would have a 100% and it would be matched in terms of XP. So it means he actually grinded this up himself, which is kind of cool to see. He also has a griffin pet, which means that there is a chance he was doing Diana. Coming down here, he hasn't got a lot of other things, but he actually has some minions. So Simon Hypixel himself is actually a Skyblock player, which is really cool to see. Obviously, not super insane stats. His highest critical damage is, 4.2k, and he has a 1 death to a wise dragon, but overall, he's bought 50 items from the auction house. That means there's 50 people who have had an item that has been bought by Hypixel himself, and he sold 11, like 111. If we come on over here, and we jump on his Sky Coffle, let's see, can we see what Simon Hypixel himself has been auctioning and buying? Like, I feel like this would actually be like the most incredible thing of all time if he actually like bid on my auctions. He bought this wolf pet. He bought some lava buckets, obviously very, very old, back in 2020. But coming over here, like there is a very lucky person who now has a screenshot of the owner of the server buying something from their auction, which I think is just really incredible. I might be fanboying a little bit, but this guy did like make my entire life, so I am in great debt to him. So Bunnel has one of the coolest messages of all time. But yeah, now let's move on to an actual admin and maybe some ex-admins, just because I know that you guys want to see what MiniClan and J of Armin have on their profiles. Okay, so I'd like to apologize for my previous absolute tripping. I feel like I was talking about Deuces or somebody being the admin that stepped down. Unless there was another admin, one of like the lead developers of Skyblock, but Jay Varman still has the admin role, so I'd assume he's still a, Hypixel admin. Coming in here, he's got some cashmere sets, that's cool. Not as impressive in terms of net worth, but I'd assume he probably has some cool items, like, he has every single hoe in the game. I mean, that's kind of impressive. Coming down here, he might be, yeah, honestly, he has, 2,000 Slayer XP. If this is his main profile, that's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, it does seem like it's his main profile. I mean, you could work on it. I'm gonna be honest. Let's give you some advice. So first of all, I'd probably finish off your fairy souls. That's pretty important. Second of all, alchemy. We could probably get that up. Okay, I'm just saying. You have enough of a net worth to increase your alchemy level. Okay. Taming, definitely work on that. Honestly, all your skills could be using a lot of work. Coming in here, yeah, I mean, in all honesty, you could probably replace the boots with some farmer boots. Coming down here, you probably don't need every single tool in the game. That does seem like a little bit of overkill. You can probably sell most of these. You soulbound them, didn't you? Okay, so you can't sell them, which is a little bit of a mistake, but we all make those, so completely understandable. It's over. I would just delete my profile and restart if I was you, and probably give me all your money. But yeah, come in here. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's not like they made their profiles with the goal of being reviewed by the one and famous Modcraft. But yeah, I mean, there's stuff in here. Not as impressive, but there's probably a reason for that. So yeah, honestly, once again, 10 out of 10 because he created Skyblock. Also a 0 out of 10 because Skyblock is like purgatory, so not the greatest place on earth, but it's hard to disrespect one of the goats. Okay, so next up we have my favorite admin, and that's for a specific reason, and that's because I'm friended with them on Hypixel, which I think is a super cool flex. Now, if any admins are watching this and they want to move up on the list, or maybe some game masters, I do forget they exist sometimes, but just send me a friend request. I'm basically on Hypixel like 24/7. It is my job, so if you guys want to send me a friend request, you could move up on the list. It is very, very simple, but Judge does have a very special place because they actually they added me first, so it might be a little bit tough, but you could possibly get in there. Coming in here, nothing super impressive about the profile. It's the average admin profile. Probably, honestly, very impressive skills. If these are actually like proper slayers, considering the fact that you have a well, I guess your inventory and stuff is disabled. I did just realize that, so you have a pretty decent profile, I'd assume. Just like you're probably hiding all your super cool update items from me, because you just don't want me to review your profile and you don't want me to make this video 30 minutes long. But yeah, coming in here, nothing unexpected. Can't really review anything, so yeah, everything here is normal. They have an Iron Man profile. I've noticed that most of these guys have an Iron Man profile, and most of them have like nothing on here, which says a lot about Hypixel and like Iron Man, because Iron Men suck. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It must be like the worst experience of all time. So they make a profile, think, oh yeah, we made this new game mode, let me try it out. This is, let's play Skyblock the way the admins intended by playing Iron Man. And they don't play it because the admins never intended for us to play it this way, because it is absolutely snooze fest. Anyway, I hate all Iron Man players. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I could have gone over a bunch of other admins, but I did check out their profiles and there was nothing super interesting. Now, if you guys have any cool ideas or you want your profile to be reviewed, then all you have to do is subscribe, comment down below. Very, very simple. And I might make another, maybe reviewing 100 profiles, so there's a decent chance you get picked. All you have to do is be subscribed. I can check, and that's it. Now, click on if you go on here and you see on the screen right now, there should be a video that YouTube has recommended that says it's probably the best video for you. So there's like a very, very good chance you'll enjoy it, because Google does know more about you than you know about you. So I will check it out. Without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.